Daily update, September 21st, 2016. This will be a full walkthrough of the house, and I'll just try to cover everything. Let's start at the east extension. Here's the entrance. I went to put in this post today, have all the hardware. The hardware they sent for the top does not fit, so I need to return that, get other stuff. It's fine, it's stable as it is, but I can't take that down to put up plywood until that's supported. I'll figure something out. This is the entrance. This will disappear. This will just be a great big opening. There's Christine's window. There's future window. Coming down, this staircase is to be determined. Here's the entry walk-in area. Let's see, what I spoke with George about today was in here, this is the laundry room, we need to have a dryer vent, So this will come out somewhere either on this side in the storage room, or it can come in the bathroom, wherever, or go up into the joists, it goes wherever. But we talked about having it run through and come out somewhere over here through the sill. I spoke to the plumber, Richard Welch, about this, and he said, well, just pay me a little bit more money and I'll connect the HRV unit down into the basement. I think I just skipped something. I also spoke with George about putting exhaust fans into the basement. In case there's humidity buildup down here, the storage room, the mechanical room, the laundry room, they're really sealed off. They don't get a lot of flow there, it doesn't mix. So if we got moisture down here, an exhaust fan would pull that out. It would keep it fresh instead of getting moldy or whatnot. We could have the HRV unit have a supply run down here as well, but that's pushing air in rather than taking air out. The HRV unit does not dehumidify. Let's just be clear on that. It does not dehumidify. So that's that. Our basement mechanical room is 10 feet by 10 feet. So we have room for a water tank to be in here somewhere, perhaps in this corner or over in here. But we have our electric panel. Our data panel will probably go somewhere on that wall unless he also connects it there. We have future that's going to get connected. At somehow, here's where the pipes are coming through, and they will come down. All right, there's our panel. There's our pressure tank. The pressure tank is probably a little undersized for this. It's the old one. It just means that the pump is going to run a lot if we have high water demands. This is for the in-floor radiant heating. This is our floor drain. So my thought is that right here is where the propane furnace will go. Here is the bathroom. This is what Brian has installed. There's a toilet. It is functional. It does flush. It's not bolted down, so you got to be careful. There's Brian's urinal. Nobody uses this except for Brian because he's a little weird. This will be the shower in the bathroom. Here is the middle game room. Nothing new to report there. Here's our steps. This stairway is to be determined, and there's nothing new to report in this room either. Is what it is. There we go. Let's go upstairs. This stairwell is to be determined. Now, if we can show that we are within structural constraints, which we are, being the chimney and this direct load-bearing direct under the beams, that we don't have any other option regarding the staircase, we can we can keep these staircases. It may be tougher to show that here, where we could move the door further, cut into the room more, etc., etc. There's nothing new to report in the woodshed room. The kitchen has pipes are going all over the place. They've started to appear and migrate. Okay, there's all of them. Rich said he can get another supply, you know. Oh, anyway, on those supplies, he said it would cost another $150 to connect some supplies in the basement to get 3 of them. Some more piping. There's lots of wires. There's also copper. It ends about there. We have copper in here. Copper runs through. Oh, left the kitchen. Here's copper. Okay, it's running along doing its thing. Here's the hallway door. Through all the hallway, the old cabinet will go there. And, okay, the cabinet is, in our drawings, goes here. Rich wanted to put his heater there so it was close to the door, but that cabinet doesn't have a side on that side. You know, so it might look a little strange, you know, it's rounded and then flat. So I think it really has to be in the corner, and then his heater would go over here. But that's, you know, okay, whatever. And the other end of the hallway, we'll have a heater right in this area. The heaters are 24 inches tall and varying lengths. But this is the front door. Still a bit of a drop off. Whee! Okay. But there it is. Okay. Bedroom 1, old living room. The tin ceiling is still remaining. It will get painted, right? It'll get painted. Of course it'll get painted. And then it will look better. But it's just a little rusty. There's remnants, etc., etc. This bedroom will get a heater here. And I made a drawing. I can't remember. Maybe it's along that wall. But window. Okay. Temporarily fixed the compressor. I just put in some new screws to hold it all in place. Let's come over to Christine's room. There's the view. Window through a window. It's not a view yet, but it will serve its purpose. Nothing to report in here. Bathroom. Now, heating in the bathroom is difficult. If here's the toilet, fire code says we have to have 56 inches of unobstructed clearance and 56 inches of unobstructed clearance. Now, this isn't the fire marshal's call on this. It's the plumbing inspector's code. Rich seemed to think that it was more having a 2-foot radius from the middle of the room. We'll see. But that means, A, we can't have a vanity in here, and B, where do you put the heating? I don't know. If you put heating there, that's an obstruction. And since there's a window right here, we have to have a hold bar here and there, but I guess this has to be the back of the toilet at the window? Or the side of the toilet? I don't know. I don't know if we thought that one all the way through, but that's supposed to be the toilet, and that's the window. So I guess we'll have some heavy blinds there or something. But I don't know how that'll work with a grab bar. Maybe the toilet has to get moved to this wall here, and there's a grab and a grab. And then you look out the window. That's going to be interesting, something to think about. In this vanity, one of these has to be a sink that you can get a wheelchair underneath, right? You know the kind where it's just the sink comes out and there's no cabinet underneath. I don't think we have anything spec'd for that. So, yeah, take a look into that. Whoever's doing that stuff, whoever's on furniture. While I'm going up the stairs, these stairs will still be fine. I spoke with Richard about an exhaust fan, a whole house exhaust fan. And first he was like, whoa, that would be huge and really expensive. And I was like, well, it's not that expensive. A couple $100 probably. But anyway, he said it could be done, but it has to be the case where the whole house is opened up, all the doors, all the windows, and that fan is turned on, because if everything was shut and that fan was turned on, it would mess up the HRV unit. But that's where we are. This is the red bathroom. It has grown. There's the new shower. Here's the look going out. There's a nice ladder. Oh, there's, look, vermiculite still. Okay. There'll be a small heater will fit in there. I think it's taller than 20, maybe it's only 24 inches, but you know, each room has to have a certain BTU load. I asked Rich about putting the heaters above the toilets, and he said no. And then we were like, well, what about the ceilings? And he was like, I can't believe you're asking me. It's not funny. It's not appropriate. So okay, whatever. This bedroom 3 is Fred's old room. Nothing new has happened here. We've been working out in the front of the house. You can see from the light that there is no plywood. There's no plywood, but because the light has stopped, okay, we've gotten a sheet there, and we have a sheet up there, and you know, we did up that area. We got this roof area cleaned off. I was hoping to try and leave the platforms in place. They're a real monster to take down, but it's gonna have to come down. Was that a woodpecker or is that tree falling? So anyway, we got all this epic, disgusting. Just epic, disgusting. But there's our little trusty ladder. We got it all taken off, and that platform will have to come down too. These platforms, somebody got up there and put a metal casing on them on the top, you know, so I'm not the first person to get up there, but some of this wood is just bad, like really bad. Bats, and I'm not seeing it right now. Some of it's fine, like this, you know, this stuff we'll reuse. Oh, here's one. We did not break this piece of wood. Animals were been eating and chewing and rotting, and you know, it's a piece of trim. You know, but you never saw it. The gray part was what was exposed, and the brown was underneath, and that's just, you know, handiwork of animals. We were able to save one of that one board that's huge. We were able to save it. The other two just splintered and broke off into 10,000 pieces. It didn't matter how careful we was. Even this one cracked ever so slightly there. But even though the front is totally sandblasted and, you know, miserable, I think we can reuse the back. The back still look good, although it has this little lip on it. We'll see. But I mean, it's just the years of sandblasting have taken all the moisture out of it. It's still nice wood up top. Well, we'll see. Okay, nothing new to report. You can see that there is still siding there, no siding there. You can see through it. Nothing to report in that room. Here's a small vanity. Nothing to report in there. Neither there. Nor there. Here's another small vanity. Here is the full bath. I'm going to use glue board insulation and some expanding foam and insulate these cavities right here 4 feet up, so that on Tuesday the drywaller is going to come and install the back layer of drywall so that we can get the tub in place. So he's going to put drywall there. That has to be insulated first because they won't be able to spray foam at an angle. Then the tub can go in, then all that roughing can happen. Also, the second floor, anywhere where there's lath in the ceiling, he's gonna do that now, because we can't have any blown cellulose in the attic until this is covered. I mean, you can't put anything there, it's just gonna fall down. So he's coming next Tuesday to work on the second floor ceilings and this bathroom. I think he's gonna put up some stuff in the other bathroom. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do this shower, and I think he'll come out to about here. But he'll do this inside. That'll cut off a little bit of light, you know, but not the exterior walls. There's little stuff he's gonna come in and do so that other things can move forward. We're in here. This is all cleared up. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet, but all of the nubs have been taken off. It's nice all the way around. The work that has to happen in here, this whole wall has to be padded out. It needs to come this way. Now in the center of this room, there's supposed to be a light. That I either need to build something, like a flat box of sorts for a light to be in there, or we just don't have a center light. Or we could have a ceiling fan. You know, it might be nice to have a ceiling fan in here. But if we also have an exhaust fan, you know, a good place for an exhaust fan would be right there. You know, it would be a huge grill. It would probably be 3 foot by 3 foot, but still that would be there. I don't know if I ever showed you outside. Here's this side. It's all nice and good. This has all been all the way up. There's a block missing. I have no idea. I've been thinking about it. I'll figure it out. There's a block that has to get installed there, a block there, and a block there that came out when it was ripped down, and then we have these holes from all of our bracing. We have to tape over each one of those, and that taping. Oh, they skipped some taping! Okay, at least that corner was taped up, but that still has to get taped. Okay. Okay. Glad I came out here and saw that. So tape, 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 tape. There's only one. Oh, okay, it was one of those things. Tape, tape, tape. All right, and that wasn't wrapped around because I don't have that done yet. Okay. Okay. We had this all set up. The winch used to be up here for the cast iron tub, but the whole deal wouldn't fit through this doorway. So, I think we're going to carry it. It's going to be rough. Let's go here. Looks like boxes of something came. I don't know what. I didn't look. I'm sure it's really dark on the camera and you can't see. But the floor looks cool. Oh, so we already have some ducting, some duct work that's up here. You can't see it at all. You can't see my finger either. But it's here. It's glowing. I can see it. There's the room below. There's more room, more light. You can see. All right. Here's the life breath unit, and you know it's extensive. There's one's a fresh air, one's an exhaust. I haven't gone. No, they haven't run that yet, but they cut a hole. Here's the whole manifold. It's huge. This thing takes up some serious space. So that's what is going on there. Life breath. Okay, here's trim. Tons of trim that we've been taking off. It's an interesting view, isn't it? And so you can see we've plywooded up there. That all still has yet to receive sheathing. These pipes are in my way. Shit. I'm really dancing. Oh, that hurt. That was a nail. So this is like our perch to get up here. You can see, if you remember, the metal one is at the top of the extension ladders. This wood one is drilled into the house at the top of the second floor, and this perch, which we have to put wood on to reach all of this up here, which we've all taken down and cleaned, and it was really nasty. It's up here. It's really up here, but we have a whole harness system, and we do it. You can see there's a plate on that platform, but I need to. I tried cranking on it, and it just wasn't coming, and so I said, well, maybe I can get around it, and no, it has to come off. That one can stay on. That one did not get injured in the removal of other stuff, so we're going to sand that one and stain it in place. But you can see it still needs to be cleared off of all the rat shit. They didn't see me. Alright, that's where we are up here. Okay, the winch is up here. Good. We're going to put the winch here and crane up the... I don't know if you know, but it's really miserable getting plywood this high in the air. It's really miserable. But we're doing it, so we're going to use the winch tomorrow, and that will make life a lot easier. There's some of the venting going on up here. All right. This is all trim. Some of it's savable, some of it not. That'll be its own event to get it all down out of here. The wasps are really intense at the end of the day. So I bought many cans of wasp spray, but I don't know that I've gotten them all. Is there anything else up here? Okay. The house is getting cleaner in that I can walk around throughout the entire house without a mask on. That's good. That's good news. Yay, everybody. But still, it's just in all the soffits and eaves. Everyone's just hacking and coughing, even with masks on. But I spoke to the fire alarm specialist guy. He said we need one pull station, not necessarily at a door. We just need one pull station so that it can be inspected once a year and tested. That can be in the mechanical room. Solved. We need to have, he called it a strobe box. I called it, George and I have been calling it a nunciator. There has to be one in every bedroom. Okay. He said there's also, we're going to need one at each floor? I can't remember now. Anyway, moving on. We'll need emergency lighting at any listed exit. So the listed exit is like the main exit of the house, which he said is also supposed to have an exit sign. He's getting me a quote tonight or tomorrow. I talked to him about installing, that we're just doing what is minimally required by law and installing that while the permit is being processed or approved at our own risk. And he was like, what? I've never heard of that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, talk to Matt, blah, 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 blah. So he's chasing that up, but we'll see what happens. I think that's the whole house. I think so. There's the tub. It's right there, and it has a roll of other stuff on top. All right, everybody. Have fun. I hope you enjoyed that really long walkthrough. All right. Bye.